Well, hi everyone. My name is Heidi O'Brien, and I'm the Instructional Programs Coordinator in the David Braley Athletics Center. We offer all kinds of programming, and one of those wonderful programs we have is HipHop Dance, where you can learn some fancy moves and routines. The instructor I have with me here today, his name is Kevin Vong, and we're going to talk to Kevin a little bit about his experience at McMaster. So, Kevin, can you just give me a short introduction about what program you're in, who you are, whatnot?
Yep. Hi, Heidi. Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Kevin. I was born and raised in Vietnam, but I immigrated to Canada 7 years ago and just got my citizenship last year. Right now, I live in Hamilton, pursuing my final year in the linguistic program at McMaster.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Good. So you've got a heavy workload and you've got lots more to do. Fantastic. So when did you first get involved with dance before you came to McMaster? And can you tell us a little bit about that experience as you grew up? Because you're a very talented dancer. So I'm pretty sure you were dancing before you came to Mac.
Yeah. So I started dancing when I was 16, 17 in 2008. I was taking 3 classes per week in a dance studio in Vietnam. And, at the end of the year, there would be annual showcase where we celebrate, perform what we practice during the year. And then the studio started to gather members to create a dance crew to compete in dance competitions. So that's how I started dancing before I joined Mac Dance in 2017.
So 16, you said? 16 years old you started?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you weren't a little wee child at that point, so you learned a lot before you came, in those couple of years before you came to school here. So then you came to McMaster, and you got involved in dance here at Mac. So do you want to tell us a little bit how that started and what did that involve?
Yep, so before my immigration, I stopped dancing around 2011. So it was a long break. 2017 was the year I started dancing again when I joined school in McMaster. And at first I was a member of Mac Dance Club. I was in both the recreational and the competitive team in 2018. And so about the program at in Mac Dance Club, the recreational program involved 1 hour commitment every week, starting from October to January. And in the beginning of February, you would have a showcase, while the competitive team start right away in September, 2 hours practice, 3 times a week, and we compete in March. So that's what I did last year in 2018-19.
Okay, that's a very busy schedule. I mean, I've seen some of the performances, and the team has done exceptionally well, and you yourself have done exceptionally well. I know you've won some great awards for solos and things like that. So I hope everyone's going to get a chance to see you perform again at some point. So you have a busy dance schedule. You also have a busy school schedule. How do you want to share some tips? How do you manage that to keep it all together, organized?
Well, I would say try to create a good balance between serious commitment like work, school, and time for yourself to distress. So we mostly have a very busy life with all the commitments. But we all need a distress moment sometimes in order to pull your work off, right? So, and I think dance sometimes is a good reward for you after your hard work because you get to balance it just like when you do yoga. You get to physically and mentally practice in a healthy way. And so, and the other thing I would say is know what is important for you at the moment, because sometimes you want to try the experience out, but you don't have enough time.
Mhm.
Then maybe reconsider it later. Or if you do think that you need the experience and have the time to do it, then try it out. Don't be afraid. And I think having the open mindset is everything to me when I had to balance my work and school, and I did pretty well in school while still doing dance. So I think everybody can do it as well.
Right. Good. Well, yeah, you're doing a really good job. So we were lucky enough to have you come to the recreation program as an instructor. I think it's like a year and a half ago now. I think you started in the spring and took over that. So for the instructional program, we know it's at the beginner level. So you would have had to really scale back because you're so skilled and really break it down into very basic steps, I know. What were some of the things then that you enjoyed about teaching those beginner classes? And when you're teaching, do you have any special moments or anything you can remember? Because you've been teaching for a while for us now. And your classes are always packed, by the way. You have a very fantastic attendance and your classes are packed. So I know you're a wonderful instructor.
Well, I'm happy to hear that because I really enjoy teaching our program in the instructional program for dance. And I think when I teach, I think of it this way. I think everybody start in the same level. I was also once a student in a class as well. So I try to create a class where everybody come in, relax, de-stress, and just do a healthy physical activities while not worrying about whoever's gonna judge you in the class. And so that's what I emphasize in my class. And that's how I really enjoy teaching because I got to share my dance skills and I grow with my class as well. Having a different levels in dancing doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy dance or cannot teach, because you can always practice and practice again and again, even if you are upper level dancer. And one of the moments that I really like and I really enjoyed was in the beginning, my student was barely move, but in the end, they broke out their comfort zone, be more confident about themselves, about dancing. And, I guess my efforts pay off. Everybody danced like nobody was watching. It was really sweet to me to watch. And I think that's what kept me going. And yeah, if you have a chance, come try out.
Yeah. Well, I know that the energy in that studio when all those, especially in the first beginning classes, when people come to check it out, and then as time went on, the energy was so positive, and the hip hop moves that you were able to teach this class to do were really remarkable to see that transformation. I mean, I loved to see what was going on in those classrooms. So we're really lucky to have you here at McMaster, Kevin, teaching hip hop for us, and I'm really glad that you're still interested in doing that. And I know we're going to have a little video after this attached to show some of the great work you've done and things like that. So, and hopefully we'll be back in action, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll keep our fingers crossed for upcoming classes. So thanks so much again for taking the time to talk to me today. Really appreciate it. And I think a lot of people will be interested in finding more out about Kevin Vong, the amazing hip hop dancer. So thanks so much, Kevin.
Thank you, Maddie.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bass drop. Shut up and dance. Your body give me motivation. Your touch is all that's on my mind. Sweat on you precipitating. You feel me rising from behind. Give it to me, give it to me. Come let your body show me. Give it to me, give it to me. What your lips wanna say. All my London girls, come and show me some. All my LA girls, come and show me some. Ethiopian girls, come and show me some. Come and show me some. Come on, come on. Jamaican girls wanna blow it down. My Asian girls wanna work it out. Turn around, don't talk, shh, smile. Show me some. Show me some. Shut up and dance. Roll it in and light it for me. Ice my Corona.
No need for conversation. Love your persona.
And the Billy doing different routes. Late night, eat it like in and out. Tell you can bring a friend around. Tupac, y'all get around, get around.
London girls, come and show me some.